What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stash Free Sports channel. Let's get right into it. Here to bring you my reactions and takeaways from the Georgia versus Tennessee matchup that just ended. Let's talk about it here. I normally don't cover college football, as you know, if you follow my channel. If I do cover college football, it'll be post the season. Talk about the players, the season they just had, the draft projections, stuff like that, right? But this game to me was a big game, probably the biggest of the year in the regular season. And I was looking forward to it, and to be honest, this game here just gave me clarification on everything I've been thinking. I watch a lot of college football experts, analysts, whatever you want to call them. I love Joel Klatt, like everyone probably does. Seeing other people as well, I like a lot, and I see this year more than most is very split, and it's good to have parity in college football. You have some people still with Alabama, even though I think they're not good enough this year, the same as last year. They're just not good enough. But some people are still on them. You have Ohio State, who's always dangerous every year, it seems, but can't get it done. You have Georgia, who won last year, who's probably the most. Them and Ohio State probably tied for the most talented. Then you have the Tennessee people now. Their first year here in a long time. They've been balling all year, came in 8-0, but they got whooped on. And this game gave me clarification: is Georgia is the team to beat. They are the best team in the country by far. And I know we've seen them struggle this year against Missouri. They came down to the wire. I know we've seen other teams give them a little scare at certain moments here and there. But Georgia's that team, man, and I think not even close. Uber talented, aggressive, and the aggression stood out. And you could tell a championship team with the pedigree. They look like Alabama of old. That defense especially, so aggressive, fast to the ball, hard hitting, just grown men, grown men putting their hands on you. Their defense looked especially fast today. Ringo looked fantastic for most of all the game. Really, he had one, I think, pass interference or holding call late in the third, early fourth, something like that. But other than that, Ringo was dang near perfect. Looked great all game. Jalen Carter, D tackle. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This video here is not really about the game. It is, but it's not. It's really, I don't do college football at all, so it's about really my entire thoughts on a lot of things, not just this game. But this game they came like a wrecking ball. They came like a wrecking ball, man. Georgia was fantastic. Tennessee looked shell shocked, straight up. Their O-line couldn't block. They had eight to nine pre-snap penalties, a lot of false starts. It was just crazy, and you could just tell there's a difference. Their experience does mean something. Talent does mean something, and it showed, man. And Stetson Bennett, can't leave him out. After last year, he had a good playoffs. Everyone, okay, he's good, but it was still rumors I've seen at least about him might losing his job potentially to some of the backup guys. I'm like, there's no way. I've seen that rumor floating around, doing spring ball in preseason, not preseason, but spring ball, and he hasn't played fantastic this year, but he's been pretty good. And especially in the big games, he stepped up and turned up. And today was no different. He turned up. He turned up, man. Barely any mistakes. Good reads. Receivers were pretty open for the most part as well, which is crazy. No real tough throws. But yeah, he gets the job done. Ultimate game manager. I like him a lot. And then no disrespect. Game manager is a great thing to have. As we all know, Tom Brady was a game manager for the first couple titles for the Patriots. Great defense, great running game. He was a game manager. So, there's no disrespect there. But the overall, man, Georgia, Kirby Smart, they're just too dominant right now. Barring any injury, knock on wood, I hope everybody stays safe, stays healthy. No teams can touch them at all. No question. Ohio State, no. I think they're too physical. I think their defense can match up fast enough, and they're fast enough to deal with the Ohio State wide receivers. I think they're going to put hands and feet on C.J. Stroud the same way they did Hendon Hooker. Then you have Alabama. Their receivers are garbage this year. Not going to happen. And defense isn't up to par. And you have, what team I mentioned earlier? Who was it? Tennessee. Who I say earlier? Tennessee, Georgia, Ohio State. Yeah, those are big four. Alabama. You can throw in your TCUs. You can throw in your USCs if you want to. You know, they can sneak in. You can throw in a couple teams. You know, no chance. Oregon, no chance. No chance. It's going to be a problem. They're a problem. You know, past this year though, I'm not quite sure. You know, I'm not gonna say they're going on a dominant streak. I'm not quite sure because they will be losing a lot more talent, same they did last year. A lot of first rounders, a lot of second rounders. They're gonna have the same transition this year as well. Ringo, Carter, I believe Benson should be gone as well this season. A couple other guys here and there as well. So Nolan Smith, who didn't play this game either, but Nolan Smith. So they're losing even more talent to the pro league, pro level, pro league, whatever. So yeah, but overall, man, just dominant, just dominant. The running back McIntosh, fantastic, good receiving back. I like him a lot. You know, and that wheel route he had, perfect. And just put the boosters on. That's all it was. You put the boosters on, look good. Like man, it's nothing much to say. You know, there's no real critique to really give the Georgia Bulldogs. You know, like I said, they've had lulls. Certain moments they've lull, and okay, like I said, especially the Missouri game. That's the only one you really can stand out that can really grab onto. Like, oh, they really, you know, had a problem. But it happens. You know, it's a long season. You lose focus. It's Missouri. Who cares? Who cares? They almost lost it, but who cares, man? You know, so but they're a powerhouse, man. It's gonna be hard to stop. The team who faces them has to have the perfect game plan, barely any mistakes, no turnovers, not a lot of penalties, and that's literally play the game of their lives as a team collectively to beat Georgia in the playoffs. I don't see a team that can do that, honestly. Ohio State, maybe, but I don't think they're physical enough, to be honest. Or aggressive, well, same thing, aggressive, physical enough, same thing. Alabama, not talented enough this year. And keep forgetting the third team I keep saying. Tennessee, yeah, Tennessee. No. A rematch will still be a no. They're going to get punished again, even worse probably. Because, you know, they treat it like a playoff game, and the rain came down third quarter, you know, early fourth. So, yeah, they game kind of got a little sloppy. Yeah, they're going to do them dirty, even worse, I believe, in the playoff time. You know, weather will be no problem. It's gonna be a problem for Tennessee if they play them again. So, which is definitely possible. So, we'll see what happens, man. Like I said, the season's almost at the end. You know, the regular season almost at the end. So, 3 games left on the regular season for Georgia. Next, Mississippi State, then Kentucky, and then Georgia Tech. I don't see a problem there. Should be no problem there. Tennessee, then move on to the tough Missouri that gave Georgia a close fight. I think they're gonna blow them out of the water. You know, they're gonna be pissed off for having this bad game and losing the undefeated season. Then South Carolina and then Vanderbilt. They should finish the year 12-1. Excuse me, 11-1. Excuse me. Georgia should go undefeated, 12-0. Then we'll see where it goes from there. Playoff time after the bowl games are. The conference title games are settled. We'll see where they end up in the playoffs, which they should still get in. But like I said, that's the end for the video, guys. Should I do more college videos? Should I not? Should I still just do what I'm doing? Let me know in the comment section down below. I will see you guys next time.